here are the 5 most common reasons why your content marketing fails and why it doesn't bring any results. The first one, your overall strategy is optimized towards getting more traffic, but not towards getting more conversions. And this is the first and most common mistake that I see many content marketeers and founders out there make. So that they go out after the largest keywords with the biggest search volumes, with the most trendy keywords, and they write an articles there, invest tons of money into backlink building, and even if they manage to rank, they start getting a ton of traffic. But the reality is that traffic in most cases doesn't bring many conversions. So at the end of the day, the content marketing strategy of pretty much 99% of people out there is based on, okay, let's start getting a lot of traffic and we will pray that conversions will come. Conversions won't come and you shouldn't pray for them. You should try to build a predictable stream of conversions of 100, 200, 300, 1000 conversions through your content each month, right? So instead of optimizing your overall content marketing strategy for getting more traffic, then optimize it for getting more conversions. Why so? Because to be honest, I would rather have 100 visitors to my site, but 100 visitors who are already looking for a solution that I sell, than 10,000 people, than 10,000 visitors who are not even aware that I have a problem that I'm solving, right? Do you see the difference? Quality of the traffic that you're getting is far more important than the quantity that you're getting, right? So the next time when you're thinking about your content marketing strategy, go after keywords with less search volume but a bigger intent. So the keywords that are searched by the people who are already qualified to become your customers. The second biggest reason why your content marketing fails is because you don't know what triggers your potential customers to buy from you, right? And we as the marketeers, we have a tendency to think that we know everything about the customers, right? But in reality, that's not the case. Like, people buy, they don't buy rationally. They don't buy by using logic. They buy by using emotions, right? And the buyer's journey is definitely not the same for everyone, right? So far, many people believe that a buyer's journey is a very straightforward line, right? It's a funnel. When in reality, that's one like very, very messy process, right? So in order to understand what prompts your potential customers to convert, and so you can effectively trigger those triggers, right? So you can effectively prompt those triggers inside your content, and so you can write content that engages with them. You need to understand what is that one reason that prompts them to convert and start using your tool. And the best way to find that is by stepping out of the building and interviewing your existing customers. So my honest suggestion for you right now is to go out to schedule interview with 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 customers, as much as you can. The more the better. You have more quality results, right? And ask them the following questions. Like the first one being, what were the biggest problems and pain points you experienced before using our product, so you can understand what are the things that keep them up at night, and so you can later properly address those problems inside your content. We'll talk more about that later. Second question being, how were you solving those problems before? And the third question being, what prompted you to buy from us, right? I mean, these are just the 3. There are like 10 others that you should ask them, and you can go to blog.contenthost.com and find out our in-depth article on how to do an ICP research. But in reality, those 3 are one of the most important ones that will help you understand the key triggers that your potential customers have before buying from you, so you can later address those triggers effectively inside your content and have more conversions. The third reason why your content marketing fails is because you don't distribute your content. I know it's 2022, and I know that the world is slowly shifting from content is the king to the distribution is the queen phrase, but I still see many marketeers and founders out there not distributing their content after or before publishing, right? And so, I mean, let me ask you one simple question and you understand the importance of content distribution. What's the point of waiting for like 6 months for your article to rank first on Google only to find out that it doesn't convert? I mean, in that case, you pretty much wasted a lot of resources, a lot of efforts, and you wasted 6 months, right? I mean, in this ever-changing world that changes fast, we need to move fast as well, right? We need to test and iterate different things quickly. So my honest suggestion for you is to write content and distribute it as soon as possible so you can start getting traffic in a matter of days and see whether your article performs and brings you more customers or it doesn't perform. Why so? Because if it doesn't perform, you can quickly iterate and make changes and start getting conversions. And if it performs, great, you see results quicker. You don't need to wait for like 6 months. So go out, distribute your content on various channels where your ideal customer persona congregates. I mean, if your ideal customer persona are like chief financial officers, you don't want to distribute your content on Instagram or on TikTok, of course. So distribute your content where your audience congregates. Run paid ads, run Google ads. If you're writing some content on some like a really bottom of the funnel, high intent keywords, and run Google ads because there is the best intent, right? Start getting traffic and see whether they convert or not. If they don't convert, then iterate and start getting conversions faster. The fourth, and this brings us to our fourth most common reason why many content marketing campaigns fail, is that you don't constantly optimize your content for more conversions. We should treat blog posts the same as we treat landing pages. And the reason why we should do that is because both blog posts and both landing page serve for one purpose, to bring us more customers, right? Both blog posts and both landing pages. So why we don't then treat them equally, right? Blog posts should also, once you start getting traffic, of course, be optimized for conversions. We at Content Host, whenever we write an article for our client and whenever that article starts getting traffic through distribution or through SEO, we constantly and always try to optimize that specific article for more conversions. Why so? So because our clients can have the biggest ROI from each of our articles as possible, right? So, for example, go out and try to optimize your content for more conversions. How to do that? Here is like a quick breakdown. Look at the different metrics of your articles, right? For example, if your click-through rate is too small, then optimize your headline, write a more engaging headline. If your reading time is too small, then try writing a more engaging introduction. But on the other hand, if your reading time is big enough, like 1.5 to 2.5 or more minutes, then the reason why it doesn't convert is because you haven't properly either A, addressed the problems that your readers potentially have, or B, you haven't used the triggers that prompts your audience to buy. And as we discussed at the beginning of this episode, you will find those triggers by interviewing your existing customers. Now, all of these are like a strategy-based reasons why your content marketing doesn't make sense. But here is the fifth and the final one, and it's based on writing. And the fifth reason is your content doesn't solve a problem. I mean, let's face it, right? So people are coming to your blog post because they want a solution to one of their problems, right? They want to get inspired, they want to get educated, they need a solution, right? If they don't need those things, if they just need a pure entertainment, they would go and read A Song of Ice and Fire or some other fiction book, right? So think about it this way. The purpose of your blog posts is to move your readers from a point A to a point B, right? It's to solve them a problem. They want more insights, they want more value, they want more solutions to their needs, to their problems, right? And that's why typing down different things on Google and reading the blog posts, right? So here's my secret. Here's one quick and my secret for publishing content that's engaging. So before you hit the publish button, ask yourself the following question. is this piece that I just wrote really the best piece on this given subject on the web? And be honest with yourself. If you think this is not the best piece on a particular topic on the web, then don't be lazy, go back and redo the article. Write the best motherfucking article on the web for the given subject. And if you honestly think it is, then you're good to go. Hit the publish button, and probably if you're honest with yourself, the conversions will come, the content will be engaging enough. If not, there are distribution and there are conversion rate optimization to fix these beginner mistakes and give you more ROI and more customers to each article that you write. Hope you liked this episode. See you in the next one.